Hi, my name's Ashton Cook, and I'm going to be showing you how to do the ponytail haircut.
She makes you turn around. Always, she makes you turn around. Always, she makes you turn around. Always. I'm not looking for a hero, but a girlfriend would be nice. Every morning start from zero. Coming up now, see me rise.
Okay, so starting off, when Katie consulted with me, she expressed that she'd like to lose a little bit of her length. So we're going to start off with taking about 1.5 inches off of her length. After we get that perimeter set, we're going to go ahead and part off in a zigzag section this crown area, because she expressed to me that she'd like to see a little bit more volume through the crown. So the ponytail haircut seems like that would be the best for her. It really gives you that volume by taking this section through your crown, cutting off your layers in that ponytail so that it can pump it up through here. So what you'll need for this haircut will be your cutting combs, a set of straight blades, a set of texturizing shears, as well as clips and an elastic. So what we're going to start off with is getting right into our perimeter cut. I'm just going to go ahead and part off the front from the back. Katie has already told me where her part is, which is right about over here, a little bit off to the side. So we're going to keep it around there so that we can know that when she parts it on her own and does her hair, that it's not going to be totally different in the cut, because how you cut it is going to be how it's going to be. Pretty much right behind the ear. That's where you mostly can part off, from the front to the back. Okay, so we're going to start off by parting off our ponytail section. We're going to start about, I would say, using this part of your finger right here as an inch. So I would say about 1.5 inches to 2 inches away from the hairline in the front here. We're going to do zigzag sections, really deep zigzag sections. So there's one triangle basically right there. Go in, do your next triangle. Really deep. You want to get to about, I would say, 1 inch away from the top of the ear here. Same at the back of the ear here. Go on with our next triangle section. Try to make them look as, symmetrical in a way as possible. I'm just going to go ahead and start over here on the other side. Again, about 1.5 inches away from the hairline. All right, so the key to this is one, we're going to be probably looking for about 5 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6. She has a big, thick head of hair, so that's okay. I mean, if you have to do more, there's, you know, a thinner, less hair to work with, then you might want to go more towards 5 sections. And the key to going down so deep with your zigzag sections is we're going to be cutting off some of this length, which is going to be creating her layers. And since she has so much hair, we don't want her to be super thin down here at the bottom. So going deep down with your zigzag sections, this hair is traveling all the way up here when you cut it. So that's going to cause those longer layers that are going to start here to fall down. So it's really important to have the zigzag in this haircut, because you don't want to have just a straight circle, then you're going to have a really blunt line. This is just going to create the softness, but also give her a really substantial amount of volume as well. So we're going to go ahead and add that elastic in here. And we'll do this pretty tight. And they just look so fabulous with this ponytail on top of their head. Done. Okay, so here comes the scary part. Now we're not going to give Katie an emo haircut today, so we're going to go for something a little more blended. She doesn't want it to be completely disconnected, but she'd like to see a little more volume through the crown and some layers throughout the hair going from long to short. So I'm thinking we go about here. That's going to give her some really short layers. We can get in there and texturize after that. So it's going to definitely give her what she's looking for. And she's going to tell it image for sure, but we don't want it to be disconnected. So that right there is going to be a great length, I believe. I'm just going to go ahead and take that right out. Definitely want to explain this haircut to your client before you do it, because it might be a little scary. Okay. So now I'm going to bring out my texturizing shears, and they're pretty fine tooth, so they definitely get in there and create a lot of dimension, take out a lot of weight. And you're going to be working with about this size section right here. Not much bigger than that, because you need to have the most control over what you're texturizing. So to create the volume, we're going to go down pretty low to be starting with, and just really break this whole piece up. You can almost see it's kind of like a skyline kind of thing going on. Continue to break it up, just kind of vary where you go in and start at, how much you break it up. Just so that when we let this down, this is not going to be blunt layers. There's going to be a lot of different lengths that are going to blend well. Okay, now that we've gone through and texturized each little piece, you kind of get this kind of like palm tree. It's very loose. You've definitely taken a lot of weight out. So we're ready to go. First, take this down. Still going to have a lot of shedding going on from all that texturizing we did. Taking that weight out and breaking up that ponytail layer. Katie has a ton of hair, so she's a perfect candidate for this kind of haircut. Yeah, that feels awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and blow dry Katie so we can see this volume. Cut it off. So we've taken Katie's ponytail haircut down. It looks really great and we're ready to blow dry. We're going to be using Redken Pillow Proof Blow Dry. It's going to fortify her hair. It's going to protect it up to 450 degrees for heat protection because Katie likes to use the flat iron. It's also just going to give us the memory for the style. It's going to give us a little bit of hold. I'm also going to use some Guts, which is a root lifter, just to accentuate those layers that we just put in through the crown, give her that lift that she needs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and apply those and get into our blow dry. Now that we got Katie dry, you can definitely see that we have a nice volume through here, but it totally blends down without you really even seeing any kind of line. That's due to all that texturizing that we did in the ponytail. But, you know, we took her length to the level that she wanted to take, just a little bit of trim off the ends there. And then she has this really cute volume through the crown area just to give her some nice shape within her haircut without it being a distinct layer, really. So there you go. That's how we do the ponytail haircut.